the Great Sound Podcast. I'm Jonas.
No, TNT, like the explosive one, let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
I saw an article, and it has kind of blown my mind, and I wanted to get your opinion on it.
All right, let's do it.
You know that, like, blood donation and things like that, it's like a big problem at times because certain blood types only can take certain blood types, and there's universal donors, universal receivers, at some points there's very much blood shortages, especially during war and all that sort of stuff, right?
Yep. O positive.
Yeah. Is that the one that's universal donor?
I don't know. I just feel like saying O positive.
Oh, type O negative.
There you go.
Yeah.
That one too.
Yeah, AB, whatever. So Japan is about to begin clinical trials for artificial blood.
Oh, 3D printed blood.
Yeah.
AI blood. I love it. I love where we're going.
Yeah, it says they have created blood that can be anything. There's no blood type to them.
Yeah.
So they could be a universal donor or a universal receiver.
Yeah.
So it says that because of their shrinking population and aging, that's why they have a lack. So it says it's what they do is they extract hemoglobin, the oxygen carrying molecule in red blood cells from expired donor blood, then encase it in a protective shell to create a stable, virus-free artificial red blood cells. And it says, unlike donated blood, these artificial cells have no blood type, eliminating the need for compatibility testing and making themselves invaluable in emergencies.
Honestly, Jonas, this should have happened a long time ago.
Well, yeah. If they're able to do that, that's a fucking game changer, man.
It's crazy to me how, like, everything is like cake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Everything is like actual cake?
Everything is like cake. Once you know the ingredients, you can make all the cake you want. You know? So blood, you can make as much blood as you want. We already know the ingredients. Why can't we just put them together? We already know how to make a computer because the computer's like cake. You know all the ingredients. You just put them together and you can make it. You know what I'm talking about?
I guess.
You get what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
We know how everything is made. We know every component that there is in blood, man. We've had, like, the technology has been around for forever. So why haven't we just been able to just, like, turn those components into blood already? We have artificial hearts. We have surgeries that can cure eyesight. We have the human technology over the last 500 years has skyrocketed to the point where I'm surprised that this wasn't already a thing and wasn't already like in mass like production to a certain extent.
It blows my mind sometimes, like, because we do have such big technological advances. Yet in other aspects, it's like, why haven't we done that yet? It's like, why haven't they created a chicken wing that's low calorie? Like, come on, bro. Give me a fake fucking bone-on chicken wing that is 0 calories, and I can just smash.
I'll tell you most of the time, Jonas, it comes down to it's expensive.
You're not wrong. They probably could do it.
It's cheap to get a bunch of animal fat that's already,
like grow chickens and then just kill them and serve them.
Yeah, and it's probably already like a byproduct of the whole agriculture industry already. So it's already set in stone. It's infrastructure. If we were to come out with low-fat chicken wings, what's it going to do? Is it going to put farmers out of business? Is it going to put the grocery stores out of business? Somebody's going to lose their job every time something like that happens. It changes.
Yeah.
I believe that even this technology, like being able to mass produce blood, is going to put somebody out of business.
Yeah, blood donor companies and stuff. Yeah, I feel like chicken wings are a byproduct though, because I feel like it was because people eat the breast and the thighs and the legs, and they're like, what are we gonna do with these goddamn wings? And it's like nobody's baking them bitches. No one's they're just like, let's just throw them in a fryer and see what they taste like crunchy. And they're like, oh, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think people were eating wings forever.
Really?
I
feel like wings are so popular in this country.
Well, now, but think about back in the day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, the breast, big, hearty chunk of meat. Like, the thigh, the leg. They're probably like, what do we do with these wings? Because they weren't deep frying shit in the 1700s. They're probably just throwing the wings away or feeding them to the cows or, the pigs or, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and one day somebody was just like, I bet if we threw these bitches in some hot oil, people would be like, yum, yum, give me some.
So the chicken wing was the first time that they ever fried a meat.
oil?
I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This
What else
head
frying
cannon.
in meat?
I like this head cannon that you got, dude. I want.
Well, okay.
I want Jonas Does History.
Okay. What were they fully submerging in oil and frying?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Koreans have been doing it for years.
You're not wrong.
But you know, you got it.
I like to make shit up, bro. It sounds good.
I'm just saying.
Anyways,
I don't
back
know.
to the
I
blood.
don't know.
So it says their goal. They're starting the testing in March of 25, so it's already happened. And it said their goal is to have it in practical use by 2030. And then it said the trial will start by administering 1 to 400 milliliters of the artificial blood to volunteers. They'll wait to see if side effects occur, and then they'll kind of keep evolving the case studies from there. Or not the case study, the clinical trials.
Okay.
And then it says, here's the coolest part, though. The artificial blood can be stored up for up to 2 years at room temperature. So it's in because normal blood right now says it can be stayed for 1 month and it has to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's insane. That's 24 times the life cycle, and you can literally just have them in a box.
In a box.
Like a box full of bags of blood,
Yeah.
just chilling in a closet.
And it most likely would never chill that long because it would be needed by somebody. And like I say, the only thing I have to say is that this is probably more. It has to be more expensive because regular blood is free, and synthetic blood costs the price of materials, the price of the scientists to put all the material, the chef to bake the cake.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it says that they're taking expired blood and pulling the red blood cells out of it. So people are still going to have to donate because they're using real blood to make this.
Okay.
But it's basically they're taking, but it's awesome because they're this blood would have just been thrown away, whatever they do with blood that's expired, but then they're pulling it out and turning it into something useful. So there would always be the traditional donation process because they need that blood, or maybe people would just donate straight to this process instead.
Yeah.
Because it's would you donate your O positive blood or whatever, and we can keep it for 1 month, or would you donate that blood and we pull all the red blood cells out
And we turn it into something that has a longer shelf life.
But I guess the question becomes, if you donate a pint of blood, is it 1 for 1?
Yeah.
Or
Might
do you
not
need
be.
10 pints of blood to make 1 pint of this, or whatever?
Seems like, why couldn't you do the same thing? I know we're not the same, but animal blood, I don't know why they're not using that.
Maybe monkey blood or something like that, because it's the closest to humans.
You're not putting monkey blood in my ass, bro. You try to do that with me, we're gonna fight. I swear to let me die on the table.
All we have is this gorilla blood, and you're
before you put monkey blood, dog blood, pig blood. Nah. What type of animal blood would you accept in your body, Jonas, if it had to be any? I would take dolphin blood. Orca blood would be
orca blood.
I'm cool with orca blood.
No, my thought was because if they're just extracting the red blood cells and turning into something, you're not even that.
No,
you're
I'm shaking my head right now. Nah, it's not gonna fly unless it's dolphin or orca.
Dolphin or orca. That's it.
Yeah.
This man.
I can't think of any other animals that I would accept. I can't. I honestly
cannot. What about
cannot.
a nice dog? Your dog donates his blood to you.
I'm not putting Rover's blood in my ass, bro. It's not happening. Spot. I wake up in the middle of the night barking and shit. I'm not. No, we're not doing that.
That's wild.
Not doing that.
That's wild.
What animal would you accept, Jonas?
I don't think any, bro.
You wouldn't want any animal.
Jellyfish. They don't even have blood.
You wouldn't take. Would you take orca blood?
Isn't that a whale?
Yeah, it's a killer whale. Orca, killer whale.
I don't know if I want that.
Shark blood, Jonas? Brother, come on. You wake up
You just want the vicious animal. You want the cute and vicious ones. You're give me an alpaca.
I said dolphin. They're not vicious. They're playful.
They're cute and vicious.
Yeah.
Killer whales, sharks, and why are they all aquatic? Why are you good with aquatic blood?
I don't know. But for some reason, it's less intimidating.
I don't want no hot-ass mammal blood. Give me that cold-blooded blood.
I want to be able to communicate through sonar. That's what I want.
You're just out here breathing through gills on your neck. God, what the fuck?
If I grow gills, I'll probably die, brother. But I'm cool with that. I'll chill in the ocean.
Hey, yeah. So, anyways, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Go to thecrazytown.com and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
We out.